This is the Special Project Standing Building Committee. It's July 31st, 5:15 p.m.
All right, in attendance is Richard Special.
Jane Purcell.
Take your name.
Jane Purcell.
Rod Van Dusen.
Steve Kornitek.
Sal, you're in attendance, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you want them, everybody else?
Yeah,
Sal
just
Moore?
so, yeah. She wants it. Yeah. She wanted to know who's on, so we just go through the roll call.
Sorry about that. Sal Morbito.
Adam Toolin's here from the town.
Okay.
Is Ken on?
Yes, Ken with
Oh,
Silver
okay.
Petroselli. I just was letting everybody else go ahead of me.
Okay, I think
Just
that's
making sure.
everybody, excluding one, right, at this point, Jennifer?
Correct.
All right, so let's start the meeting. What time is it? Make the announcement.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, Jennifer's going to make an announcement.
She
Oh.
did.
I did already.
She's here.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. Call the meeting to order.
Chuck Oliver is calling in.
Oh, good.
Okay. So then that's everybody. All right. I've called the meeting to order. And the first thing on the agenda is the review of and approve of minutes. Sal and I were just going over some of the stuff a little while ago, and he's got it all up on his screen. I can't do that with my phone that I'm looking with.
I
So,
can help out.
If he would
can help
be
out.
kind enough to confirm or unconfirm what I think I found, okay?
Yes. Hi, it's Sal Morbito. In looking at the draft minutes, it looks like we got the wrong amounts for invoice approvals.
Yeah, I just saw that. I was freaking out a little bit.
It's all right. That's why we review things. So the correct amounts should be.
Yeah, see you in the morning.
Or the Sherman invoice number 1 was $16,448.30. And for Riverfield invoice number 1, hang on a second, I went to the wrong one there. Should be $13,535.60.
Okay, but we have signed by the architect copies of the certificates of payment that we approved at the meeting for the other amounts. So I don't understand.
There was revised paperwork that was sent out, and those were supposed to have been voided. The wrong paperwork, the wrong amounts came through the first time. They were revised. So we have the correct numbers are the two numbers I just read off.
Okay. But how do we resolve that? Because, I mean, the minutes aren't incorrect. The minutes are correct. Those were the invoices we had and what we approved. So
Okay, if you want to be super technical about it, if you don't want to revise the minutes, accept the minutes, and then reverse your decision from last month.
when we get to invoices, that's what I was going to ask. I just want to do it the right way, Sal. That's all, because it's.
I don't necessarily. You know what? I'm not the town attorney on that, so I don't know what to say. I mean, you can.
Well, all right. Let's get to Adam's opinion on that, Sal. See what he feels is the best way to proceed.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be presenting a revised payout 1. So I think it's probably approving the minutes as is, and then
Yeah.
it's a weird one.
Yeah. I don't know what protocol is on that. Does anybody?
Yeah, I don't either, but that seems more logical to me, because we can't go back and say we didn't say that, because we did approve them at 21 and 22.
No, you need to keep the minutes of the meeting as is. You can't undo and put new figures in there if it was approved in the meeting.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's the
So
way
I think we
will
approve the
proceed.
minutes, and we address, assuming everything else, obviously, in the minutes are correct. Sal, did you have a chance to read the descriptions in the minutes about the work done? Because I didn't have time to look at that in detail. I usually check against my notes.
Hang on 1 second. I'll just take a quick read through that.
Yeah.
All right. I just have some, this is Rod, some confusing language. It's on it's the second paragraph under number 3. And this is Riverfield School. Second line, he says a rooftop unit replacement at the library needs to be done, and he has a mason on site. Is the mason doing the rooftop unit replacement?
No.
He's doing
the
support.
We can revise the wording there if you'd like. We're undertaking a rooftop unit replacement with an HVAC contractor. We need modification to a masonry opening for the new work, and there's already a mason on site, so it makes sense to use the mason hired by the roofing contractor to do the masonry work instead of bringing in yet another mason and they're all tripping over each other.
No, that makes perfect sense now, but I wasn't at that meeting, so reading it is like, what's going on? And then the next paragraph for Sherman, Sal said the chimney and the cap of the chimney will be replaced, and there will be a credit for this.
All right, so we had, there was, within the package, masonry repointing of the chimney that we really don't need, but we do need a chimney cap repair. So we will take the credit for the masonry repointing and use some of it for the chimney cap repair.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. So if we can make those corrections.
Okay.
I think that was the notion that was determined at the time of the meetings. It's just that by the time we got the minutes composed or they became a little bit unclear. But if you were at the meeting, it was pretty much what we all understood it to be. But nevertheless, we have to make it clear if that's what.
Yeah, no, I understand. But if somebody's going to read this that wasn't in the meeting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So someone needs to make an amendment, and someone needs to second it to make those changes.
All right.
I make a motion to make the changes to the second paragraph of item 3 and the third paragraph of item 4 or of item 3 to what Sal said.
Mm-hmm.
I'll second that.
Do you have that, Jen? I do. I'll second it. Okay. I didn't know. Okay, you got it.
Any further discussion? Well, you have the other one as well, right? You have the other paragraph.
What other paragraph?
The paragraph 2 and 3.
Yes.
Okay. We have a second on both of those, right?
Yes, I second both.
Any further discussion?
Yeah, on the new business, the second invoice, would you identify what school that was for?
You're talking about the chimney, right? That's Sherman.
No, I'm in new business in paragraph
No,
6.
he's in, yes, 6.
Those are the invoices, that's application number 2 for both projects were received last month on the day of your last meeting.
All right, so it was
And
for both projects. Can we amend that?
Had it, and we would be presenting it this month.
All right, so can we amend that to indicate that second invoice for both projects?
Can I say for both Riverfield and Sherman?
Right.
Okay.
All right.
You want to make a motion?
I think we got to finish the first motion, though. That's a different item completely.
Yeah, we can vote on.
Right. So, all right. Hearing no objections, all in favor of the first motion regarding Riverfield and Sherman and the adjustment to those 2 paragraphs, I vote aye.
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 And
Aye.
The second motion that was made regarding new business, as
I'll make to revise the business to reflect that the second invoice was for both projects.
Okay. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Rod.
Okay. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. That motion is carried as well. Any further comments or changes need to be made in the minutes at this point? All right. So I recommend that we move on, and we'll address the invoice problem from the minutes as the next order of business, I would guess.
We have to accept the meetings. We have to accept the minutes. We have to vote on it.
You made the changes, but you didn't accept the minutes.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
I make a motion. I make a motion to accept the minutes as amended.
I'll second the motion.
Okay. All in favor? Any further discussion?
Aye.
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 Abstain.
All right, you weren't here. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Al.
Okay,
Yep.
abstain.
Actually, I have to abstain too. I apologize. I wasn't there.
Okay. All right. We've all voted, and it seems like the majority has voted for an aye and accepted the minutes as lately revised. Motion carried. Okay, next item on the agenda is
Good evening, Sal Morbido. So, update on the Sherman project. We're substantially complete at that project. They are finishing up metal work on the building and final cleanup. We are waiting for a ladder to be delivered, but that job is pretty much 98% done. On Riverfield, we are proceeding with the work there. Several of the roof areas have already been removed, new insulation installed, and base sheet installed on a majority of the roof areas. Roof flashing, masonry work to revise the through wall flashing heights is substantially complete. And then we do have a change order to talk about, but we'll do that after the invoice approvals. The work is proceeding well, and I really don't have much more to, other than dealing with some hornets' nests that were up there where there were no great surprises, and the work proceeded pretty straightforward in between the rainstorms. The weather hasn't been as cooperative as we'd like, but we are making good progress.
Okay. So that's it, Sal. We have Ken on the line.
Questions?
Any questions, anybody? Sal?
No, not at this time.
Not me.
Okay. Ken, you're on the line.
Yes, I'm here.
Anything to
yes,
add to what Sal?
No, I agree with all Sal has said. The progress is going great. The contractor is, as Sal said, nearly complete with Roger Sherman, and moving along quite well through Riverfield. Again, we're happy with their work, and yep. I look forward to do a punch list on Sherman as soon as they're 100% complete. And sometimes we typically do that with the manufacturer, but in town quite often between Riverfield, Sherman, and the other two, so I could pop in at any time and do those punch lists. But otherwise,
I'm sorry, Ken, what did you say about you doing it with? You are going to do it with the manufacturer, the punch list, or you guys are doing that separately?
We prefer to do it with them, but in the event that they can't make it or schedules conflict, we can do it separately, but we try to coordinate it with the manufacturer and the contractor. And again, I'm very flexible, so I can make it out there pretty much any time. So.
Okay. Thanks.
Yep, you're welcome.
All right. Any questions for Ken?
Not at this time.
Anybody else?
No.
Okay. The next item on the agenda is the review, consider, and approve invoices. So, Adam, was that had some late revisions on some stuff? Is everything to your satisfaction that you've sent out?
Yes.
Any additional clarifications required or whatever?
No, I think that this is Adam from Town Purchasing. Yeah, I think that we just kind of missed a couple small dollar ones earlier in the spring. So that's what accounted for that. So I got in the mail today, hard copies from Silver Petroselli and cross-referenced and realized the mistake.
All right. Well, talking about Silver Petroselli, then let me keep you on so that you can verify what I'm reading off here. I have an invoice from Silver Petroselli, number 23-805, dated 7/1, for $3,900. You reviewed that, and
which project is that?
This is Roger Sherman.
Okay, so for Roger Sherman, so these are just to be clear.
Wait, that's 2,940? It's 2,000.
I thought it was 3,000.
Right. So there's two different ones. You're talking about two
yeah.
different ones.
Yep, I see. I'm seeing. Okay, I'm going through my Sherman ones here.
It's 3,900.
So that's actually the most recent one. I mean, do you want to do these in order or just however they're in your pile?
Yeah, I don't know where they all are. Hang on a sec. I'm just trying to find them all.
It's 3,900, correct? That's the one
Correct.
we're looking at?
Yes, that's that's invoice number 23-805.
Adam,
Right.
I'm going to let you do the rotation on this stuff because it's too many.
Oh yeah, 3,000. Okay.
Yep, that's correct. That's our CA fees.
Actually, having a hard time finding it. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right, yeah, so this is for 60% CA fees for Roger Sherman Roof.
Right.
Okay, I make a motion to, can I do that? You want me to make a motion to
Yes, you
accept
can.
it? You can't, can you not see it, Rich? Is that the problem? I'm sorry.
No, I have it. I haven't written
Oh,
it in front of me. I was just allowing you to make the motion. I can make the motion, you can make the motion, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. I just was trying to be helpful.
Yep.
Okay, I'll make a motion to accept Silver Petroselli's invoice 23-805 for Roger Sherman School construction administration for $3,900.
I'll second the motion.
I'll second.
Okay. Any further discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Sounds like everybody, and motion's carried. All right.
Do you want me to just go on to the next one, or do you want to
Yes,
introduce it?
if you
or
would,
how
yes, yeah, go
Okay,
ahead.
so
Adam.
just working backwards now. I'm looking at invoice 23-425, dated May 1st, 23, for $900, and that is for bid phase for Roger Sherman Roof. That's 50%, but again, I'm working backwards here, so that actually completes that. We'll get to the other 50% after this.
That was 450 and 450 for a total of 900, right, Adam?
No. I've got.
No, this one is for 900. Those are those are older invoices.
Okay. All right, let's have the invoice number and the date then.
Yeah, so this is
Yep.
23-425, dated May 1st, 23, for $900.
All right,
again,
I
this
make
is
a
for
motion
bid
to
phase.
accept Silver Petroselli's invoice number 23-425, dated 5/1/2023 for Sherman, Roger Sherman Roof for $900.
Do I have a 2nd
I'll second it. I'll second it.
Further discussion? Any further discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Go ahead, Adam.
All right, next one. I have invoice number 22-0280, dated February 1st, for $450, and this was for the first 25% complete bid phase for Roger Sherman Roof.
Okay, hang on one sec. Do we have that back up? I thought we had done that one already.
I don't see that one.
Yeah, I don't have it. I know what you're
talking
talking about, but we don't have the invoice as backup.
I think it should have gone out today as a late edition. Do we know if that?
Hang on.
We sent out a revised spreadsheet, and I think the invoices should have gone as well.
Oh, revised backup. Yep, I'm just seeing it. That's, yeah.
I got the revised.
5 p.m. Oh, okay. I didn't go through all of this stuff.
Yeah, no, that's what I was talking about a few minutes ago. That we just got these hard copies today, and I did a quick cross-reference and realized we had missed these. So, yeah, I wanted to get them on if we could.
Okay, well, the 16th, I'm looking the first things. That's Silk Towns. We got that. And then your spreadsheet, is that different from the one that we have, Jennifer?
That was revised, right, Adam?
Yes, it was revised to include these two new there's two $450 invoices that we added on today.
I don't see them.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't see that on your spreadsheet. It's because it's
I don't
only
see them. Oh,
it's only on it's only. Oh, you know why? Because it's not under Sherman. It's under the McKinley thing. Is that correct? Because it's part of the design.
No, it's on the Roger Ludlow. Sorry about that. It's on the Roger Ludlow spreadsheet.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
It's a partial, yeah.
And okay, here we go.
I found two $450 payments on the Fairfield Roger Sherman roof CA. That looks like it was added on. The total bills, prior bills.
Oh, it's the second page of the roof replacement project spreadsheet, like the general one for Ludlow, Roger Sherman ES, McKinley ES, partial roof replacement.
Yeah.
That's where it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I got that.
So what's the outstanding amount that we need to pay?
Right. So this invoice is for $450, and this is dated February 1st. There's also one from March 1st that I'll present after this for another $400.
Okay. And you're pretty sure, because I know we missed a bunch of months, Adam. You're pretty sure that we didn't previously approve them. I mean, I can't really remember that without going back to notes. But we didn't have a meeting, right? We had a February meeting, I think, and then a June meeting, if I'm correct.
They didn't get them in on time to us, and then we eventually got them. So, all right.
Yeah, we've gone through the minutes, and these haven't been paid yet.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I just want to make sure from the accounting standpoint, that's all. Okay.
all right. I'll make a motion to accept Silver Petroselli's invoice 220280, dated 2/1/2023, for Fairfield Roger Ludlow roof in the amount of $450.
Just quick clarification, it's Roger Sherman roof.
It's
does fall
Sherman.
under the Roger Ludlow.
What did I say?
It's in the
Roger Sherman. My apologies.
No, it is in the Roger Ludlow spreadsheet. So
it's on the Roger Ludlow spreadsheet. Yeah, exactly.
All right. I was half right.
All right. Do we have a second?
I seconded it.
Second, Al seconds.
I'll second. All right. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
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 Okay. Adam, what next have you got? You want to do the applications, please?
Well,
no, we have the other 450.
We have one more.
Okay.
So I make a motion to accept Silver Petroselli's invoice 23194, dated 3/1/2023, for Roger Sherman roof for $450.
Okay.
I'll second that motion.
Okay. Further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Motion carried.
I do have one more. Silver Petroselli before we move on for McKinley.
Okay. Yep.
Yes. So that's invoice number 23425 for saying current $900 for the.
Wait, we did 432425 already.
Then
that's why I want Adam to do
230282. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm looking at 23-381 now for McKinley.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
Okay, hold on.
And this is also on the Ludlow Middle School spreadsheet.
Okay. Well, this one's set. Wait, are you talking about 23381?
Yes.
Yeah.
For 2940?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's not for Sherman though. That is for McKinley.
Right.
Correct.
All right. So we'll make a motion for 2940 for that, right? Fairfield McKinley Elementary School. For dated 05/01/2023, invoice number 23381 for the amount of $2,940.
Second.
Further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
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 All right, motion carried.
Okay, so we have 6, if I did it correctly, we have 6 total that we just approved for Silver Petroselli. Is that right, Jen?
I only have 5.
Yeah, no, I have 5 on the
It's only
spreadsheet.
5.
And did we get the invoice number 22028?
Oh yeah, we did 2940 already. We just did that twice.
This is $450. And it's dated February 1st, 2023.
We got that one.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, okay. No, we just did. Okay, we already did the McKinley one before that. We just did again,
No.
or maybe I just wrote it down.
No.
That's what happened. Okay, never mind. Got it.
How about 23,194? Is that done?
Yeah.
Yes,
Both
that was
of the
the-
250s,
That was the 4th
1,900,
of 5.
3,900, and 2,900. Those are the 5.
Oh, no, that was the invoice number, Jen. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Okay. No, my bad.
And Jen, that last one was 2940. The dollars.
Oh, it wasn't 2,900?
No,
No,
no. 2940 is 23-381 for McKinley, dated 5/1/23.
Sorry, I usually check the backup later, so thank you.
Yeah, no,
okay.
that's why I had already written it down in my notes, but we hadn't voted on it. That's why I wanted to just make sure that we had the right number.
Oh, we have one.
Okay, so
Are we clear?
we're ready to go on to the pay apps.
Yeah, okay, Adam. Is this Adam talking right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, why don't you do Riverfield first, all right?
Sounds good. All right. So to address the issue from when we were going through the minutes, I did want to present updated pay app 1 or revised pay app 1 for Riverfield. This is so again, it was originally approved in the amount of $21,387.35 at the last meeting. The updated pay app is for $13,535.60.
Mm-hmm. I second that motion.
Well, somebody's got to make a motion. Adam can't make a motion.
Oh, why not?
Not a
Because
member
he's
of
not on the committee.
It's on budget director.
The committee.
So just read out the numbers, Rich.
All right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'm still trying to find it.
You and me both. I got it here, I think.
Yeah, so this should.
Tell me which.
Yeah, so this is on the Riverfield spreadsheet.
Yeah, I see the spreadsheet. I'm looking for the. Is that the one that came from Jen at 10 a.m. or that's at the 1:55 p.m. email? Wait, it must be on this one.
So are we looking at pending approval of, I guess, is it $7,665.03? Or is it the $1,208,000? Actually, I've seen red marks in red. Payment applications pending committee approval. So is that what we're paying today? It's not a project. It doesn't really give me a number on.
Yeah, folks, this is Ken. Pay app 2 for Riverfield is for the amount of $427,827.75.
Okay, I see it on 6/30/2023, $427,827.75. Correct?
Correct.
And that's what you're asking for approval.
Al, excuse me for 1 second. I think what Adam he just presented the correction that needed to be made, revising which.
I don't have that sheet, Rich. If you have it, make the motion.
So
yeah, I'm trying to find. So we're going through the Riverfield invoices, correct? Silktown,
Correct.
AIA for Riverfield. For whatever reason, I can't seem to find them.
The applications for payments, AIA documents, yes.
Yeah, I know. I know they're here somewhere, but I'm trying to find which email they're in.
They were in the 155 email.
Okay. So they weren't in the earlier email?
I think they may have been as well, but I've just been
They
going
may.
off
Okay, that's
revised,
okay.
but-
As long as I can find it somewhere. That's Roger Sherman. Let me just see. Okay, finally. Okay, I just found Riverfield. So, are they backwards? Let me just see. Where's number
Yeah,
one?
they're backwards.
That's okay.
Yeah,
As
I
long as
just
can find it.
realized that. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Chairman Specialist
second one's in the
Jennifer
right spot.
Carpenter, can I just make a point of order?
Sure. Go ahead, Jennifer.
I'm pretty sure that the committee can vote to rescind the votes from the June meeting.
That sounds like the right thing to do.
Yes, I'm looking at language of the Board of Selectmen meeting, and then go ahead and approve the two amounts Adam just gave us.
Yeah,
That's correct.
Okay, as long as, you've checked and,
Yeah, I'm pretty
and we
confident
can
about
do it,
that.
we can do it the easy way, where we just revise the minutes, to be, the correct ones, right? Is that what you're saying?
No, the minutes stay the same, but we rescind today the approval for that amount. And then we make a motion to accept the $13,535.60 in its replacement.
Correct.
Okay,
So
Yeah.
there's two steps. There's two steps that have to be done. So I'll make a motion to rescind the amount authorized in the June, what date was that? Sorry.
26.
June 22nd meeting
No,
in the
26.
amount of
no,
26?
21,387.35.
June 26th.
The June 26th in the amount of $21,387.35.
Seconded. Al seconds. All in
Any
favor?
further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Now I make a motion to accept application number 1 for Riverfield Elementary School in the amount of dated what? June 5th in the amount of $13,535.60.
Second that motion.
Okay,
Second.
go ahead.
I think the invoice is dated 5/31 though.
It's 13,535.60.
$13,535.60.
I'm talking about the date of the invoice.
Okay. Second the amendment.
5.
Second the amendment.
Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
All right, motion carried.
So, quick question: do we want to do that for pay up one for Roger Sherman, or do we want to go through the other?
Why don't we go through Riverfield, because that's how they're grouped.
If he's ready to do it,
Yeah.
it's probably the most. If he's ready to do it, he should just do it.
Yeah.
He might have a right.
Yeah.
Just go
Are
do
you
it.
ready,
Do
Adam?
it.
What's that?
Go ahead, Adam, with Riverfield. Number 2.
Pay up number 2 is for $427,827.75.
I second it.
Well, first
that
of all,
one
the
is-
architect.
Yes, thank you.
Go ahead, Jane. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, it's not certified by the architect.
Hi guys, this is Ken. Yes, I did email and mail signed copies to Alan and Sal just this morning. So I could email them to everybody right now if you guys would like.
They are certified. I have them up on my screen, Jane. They were supposed to be distributed this morning. If they're not, we can get them to you. You can put a proviso on the approval if you'd like. assuring that they're certified by the architect before that.
And was it for the full amount? I mean, we can't see it, so we don't know.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I have it. I see it. I recommend that we approve it in this in discussion here, and have
this is for Riverfield, Rich. This is for Riverfield, right. Correct? Okay.
Riverfield,
application
correct, yeah.
number 2. Okay. So we make a motion to approve $427,827.75 for the Riverfield Elementary School. Correct? Application
yeah, but we should say something that this, certified copies to be emailed to all committee members or something like that.
Also,
wait, and Sal to provide certified copies.
One second.
Ken just sent it. I don't know how many of you have. I don't know how many of you have access to your email right now, but Ken did just send it.
Okay, and the other point is that we have.
Okay, I got it. And it's going to be the same thing for Sherman. You know that, right?
Yeah.
We don't have the for Sherman application number 2 also.
I included that in the email as well.
With that email, Mr. Chairman, with that email, can we move on the motion I put on the table?
I just want to, before we do that, towards the discussion portion here, there is application number 3 that is signed by Ken, okay, that we're going to get to as soon as we get this resolved.
Yes.
Okay, so there's another reason why we would want to kind of approve that right now. But
yeah, I'm looking at the certified copy now, so that's great.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So then we'll just.
Okay, so I made the motion to Jen. Do you want it read back?
That's all right. I'll second.
Okay.
We have a second. All in favor? Discussion? Hearing none?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Do number 3, Adam, please, on Riverfield.
Okay, Ken, while I'm doing this, can you send number 2 for Roger Sherman to the group as well?
I believe that was included in the email I had just sent.
Okay.
I'll double check.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. You sent 2 Riverfield.
So no, the only one I've seen of Sherman was not signed.
My apologies. I'm sending it right now.
All right. So up next we have Riverfield pay
I'm
app
looking
number
at one
3
for
for
signed
Silvertown.
here. 216,780. Okay, that's it. Yeah, I think I'm looking at it here, Jane.
Wait, on which email?
It's the second back
the
one
you
email.
just sent us.
Can we finish one before we go on to the next school, please?
Yeah, I agree.
My apologies. I thought I sent grabbed Roger Sherman and that, but I grabbed the 2 and 3 for Riverfield of the previous, but I had just sent the signed Roger Sherman. Sorry, I don't mean to continue jumping around.
All right.
Okay.
Can we finish Riverfield, please?
Yep.
Yes.
Pay app number 3 for Riverfield is for the amount of $216,785.25, which is Chairman Special indicated has been stamped, and you should have that in your original documentation.
It's there.
I recommend approval.
Okay. I second that.
Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Now let's go on to Sherman and the AIA
before you move on.
Yes.
Before you move on, I have included. We had a Silver Petrocelli invoice for that. 23,763. I had it in my pile, unless we did that one already.
23,000? No, 2079.
No, invoice number 23,763.
No, we did not do that.
We did do that.
For $2,079 and 3
I
cents.
see it here. It is here. It's in this. You just have to go down lower to find it.
Yeah,
You're right.
it's
I think
very
I
bottom.
left that out because that one was not in the the Ludlow spreadsheet. So I think that's why I missed that.
Right. So do we make a motion to pay Silver Petrocelli purchase order number 23500608 in the amount of $2,079.03?
All right, you are making that motion, right?
I'm making that motion.
Okay.
I'm sorry, could you read the
I
numbers
second.
back, please?
Yeah, $2,079.03.
Right,
Invoice
what was
number.
the invoice number?
23,763.
And the date?
Dated tomorrow. No, dated the beginning of the month. Apologies. 0701.
7-1.
7/1.
Yeah, 7/1.
Did we
Okay.
have a copy of the actual invoice?
I don't know, I don't see it,
I
but
didn't see it.
I'm all over the place, so.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's at the very end of the Riverfield application payments, the very
Right.
last page.
At the very end.
Oh,
Yeah, at the very end.
no, I see it on the spreadsheet. I find it on the spreadsheet, but
It's down lower.
I'm sure it's fine.
Well, you need to find it. And then there's that's it.
So,
Okay,
is this in the email from Jennifer at
no, it's the one
155?
that Ken just sent us. Just one that Ken just sent us. Is more.
Oh, okay. Well, that would explain it then. I'm on the wrong one.
It's the
Well,
last.
This
no,
is in the original.
It was also, it was
Was
in
it?
the one
Oh,
Jen
was it
sent.
This is in the original email. It was just lumped separately because this actually appears on the project spreadsheet and not the Roger Ludlow one that has partials.
To clarify, it wasn't in the email I just sent. It was in the package Jennifer sent in the pay applications, the Silktown pay applications. It's at the very end of that pile.
It's with Silktown pay applications?
Yeah, the Riverfield ones we were just approving. It's at the very
It was
end
lumped
of
in
that PDF, at
Yep.
the very, very bottom, page 10 and 11.
Okay, I think I'm there. Ah, got it.
Got it. Okay.
This is
So, Jeannie,
like
are
a
you
it's like a
seconding
treasure hunt.
It is.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you seconding it?
We found the gold.
I found it. I'll second it.
Okay. All in favor? Aye.
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 All right. Now we'll move on to Roger Sherman. Applications 2 and 3.
Okay,
Well, first we
can
need
I
to
just say-
rescind- Sorry, Jane.
Sorry, just I just want to ask, for some reason, I can't open the one that Ken just sent. It's in a different form or something. It won't open. Like the two Riverfield ones he sent just a few minutes ago opened
Yeah,
fine,
well,
but when
these-
I try to open
the
Roger
Roger
Sherman, it won't open.
The Roger Sherman
I
ones
can open
are, yeah, they've already been, they were already delivered a while ago.
Oh, we already did this.
Try to resend that one.
No, actually, this was at 1:45 p.m. One from Jen at 1:54. For some reason, that one I can't open that. I assume that's a signed one. Oh, here's the 5:57 p.m. Hang on, maybe it's...
I just resent it.
Okay. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, let me look at it again.
It's odd. It's the same program.
Yeah, I know. I I don't know why it won't open.
We got application 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it won't open for me, but so I'll just abstain.
I've got signed documents here. So do we want to make a motion to pay?
All right, well, she can abstain from voting on it.
Yeah, I'll just abstain from that second application number 2. But go ahead. I said it because I couldn't open it. I thought he could resend it, but for some reason it's coming in some other form.
Go ahead, Adam, please.
Yeah, so I was just going to say, just like with the last one, first thing we need to do is you guys need to move to rescind the vote from the last meeting for payout 1.
All right, I make a motion to rescind pay application 1 dated May 31st, 2023, in the amount of $21,387.35, which was reported in the June 26, 2023 minutes of the meeting.
Seconded.
Wait a minute. 21,387.35 is Riverfield.
It's 22,135.
Oh, I'm sorry, 22,135.
I second the amended.
Jennifer, have you got are you confused on this? Or you're all set?
I'm following it.
She's
good.
Okay,
good.
You're good.
I just need to know, Jane, are you abstaining on this or no?
No, not on this one. On the next one, I will.
Got it.
All right, so Rich.
Well, did we have we had a motion? Do we have a second? Did we get a second?
Yes, I'll second it. We just need to say all in favor.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
If there is no discussion,
Aye.
I finish, Rodney, with the.
All right, I make a motion to accept application number 1 dated 5/31/2023 in the amount of $16,448.30.
Seconded.
Okay, any further discussion? Hearing none. Voting for the motion, aye.
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 Motion carried. Okay, Adam, number 2.
Okay. Yep, pay application number 2. And again, this has since been sent to you with certification. This is for payment due in the amount of $979,246.70, dated June 30th.
I
make a motion that we pay this application number 2. Clarification, that's $979,246.70?
Yep, 979,246.
Got it.
70 cents.
Yeah, it's a biggie.
Second determined. I second.
And that's the one I'm abstaining.
Got it.
Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Abstain.
Okay. I would assume that everybody voted aye. Motion carried. Go on to number 3, Adam, please.
All right. Last but not least, we have pay app number 3. This is to July 31st. And this is in the amount of $609,900 with Ken's certification.
I make a motion. We approve the application number 3.
Seconded.
Do I have a second? We have a second.
Seconded.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, make a motion to approve. Aye.
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 I assume that's everybody. Motion carried. I think that's it for invoices, unless I'm missing something, but I don't think so. But,
that's all I have.
That's all you have, Adam, right? Okay.
Hey, Rich,
all right.
One quick comment on the next applications that come in with would you have Silktown, better said Ken or Sal, have them fill out the architect project number, contract date, and architect's name?
I'm sorry, what was that?
On the next application that comes in, have them fill out the architect's name and the contract date, please.
Will do.
Thanks.
Okay, that's gone into the minutes. Jennifer, we're all set with everything that's come
All
down
the
so far?
votes, yes.
You did application number 3, Sherman? I'm sorry, did
What?
you do application number 3 for Sherman?
Yes.
Yes.
We did
Yeah.
it. Yeah, we did
Yes,
it.
we
just
did,
it.
Sal.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. All right. So, as I said,
So-
it includes all the invoice that I have for consideration. So, moving on to the next item, which is old business. I think, Sal, you wanted to talk about that?
Well, we wanted to go into change orders at the last meeting. We told you about some potential change orders that we were working on with Siltown at each of the projects. At Sherman, we have a recap. That's one of the documents that Ken sent forward. A couple of them are still being worked on, but we do want to go through them one by one so that you can approve them, the ones that are ready for you. And if you want me to go through them one by one, I'd be happy to do that. PCO number 1 was for, as I told you, we did forget the ladder through the roof hatch. So that's a change order for $1,890 to get a new compliant, OSHA compliant metal ladder through the roof hatch for Sherman Elementary. I don't know if you want to stop and approve these one by one, or how you want.
Yeah, I think we should. I mean,
Okay.
I think that makes sense.
All right,
So I will make a motion to approve change order number 1 for a new ladder in the amount of $1,890 for Roger
How
Sherman.
many, before we do anything further, how many of these have you got, Sal?
There are
6, and then 2 pending.
there's 6 to approve, 2 to make note of, and then on Riverfield there's 1 to approve. So a total of 7 to approve.
Can we do them all at once, or what's the opinion of the committee on this? To lump them all
I think
together.
and Rich, as he reads them off, let's approve them.
Okay.
Well,
It
I'll
might
talk
be a
it
little simple.
and on these.
What
So
do
you
you
got a
think?
motion for the ladder.
I'll second the motion on the ladder.
All in favor?
Aye.
Do we have a?
Aye.
All right, go ahead.
All right, the second one was as they were working on the roof drains to raise them to the correct height, they came across something that was a latent defect that they found. I directed them to correct that. It was a broken vent line, condensate lines from the air conditioning job. The way that they were running into the drain was not correct, so we had them correct that. That was an add of $630. That was a repair.
Do we have a motion to approve?
Yes, I approve. Second. We didn't get a first.
All right, we have it approved. Now we need a second. I second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Third one is on the above roof ductwork supports. We did not have enough height for standard flashing to be used. We needed to go to liquid applied flashing, which is more expensive. We did get the credit for the flashing that was not used, the standard, and that came out to an $8,017 add. So 8017.
Make a motion to approve.
I second it. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, the next one is a credit. PCO number 4 is a credit for unused deck allowance. We had metal, gypsum, and Tectum decking replacement allowance that totaled $26,400 included in the contract. So a credit of $26,400.
I make a motion to accept the credit for PCO number 4 of $26,400.
I second it. All in favor? Oh, excuse me. Well, further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Okay.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, the next one was for the addition of an additional roof drain to lower flashing heights. To lower roof deck, roof insulation thicknesses underneath roof above roof ductwork. That was an add of $4,550.
I make a motion to pay PCO number 5 for the amount of $4,515.
Second it. Further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
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 Okay. All right. The next one is one that we reported on before and cleared up in the minutes. The PCO number 6 is to deduct the roof, the chimney masonry repointing value of $9,500 material and labor, and add back in masonry infill of an abandoned louver, and also some other miscellaneous masonry work, including rework of the chimney cap or repairs to the chimney cap. That was a deduct ended up being a deduct $4,553. That's PCO.
I make a motion to accept PCO number 6, which is a deduct from the contract price of $4,553.
I'll second it.
Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
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 All right. PCO number 7 and number 8 were discussed or mentioned last meeting, where we revised the insulation profile. We came up with some unforeseen conditions. We are still negotiating the final prices on that, so there's no action needed for you to do tonight on PCO 7 and PCO 8. The total right now for the 6 PCOs that you approved was a deduct of $15,901. So it's a deduct in our favor. The next one is a PCO for the Riverfield project, PCO number 1. That is, as I explained last meeting, we undertook replacement of one of the rooftop units that was at end of life adjacent. It serves the library. Because of the new roofing work and the new RTU work, the masonry opening for the ductwork into the library needed to be modified. Along with that, while we had the mason up there, we had them also price up some repointing of masonry above the roof line that needed to be done, and the appropriate time to do that was now. If you look at the backup that was provided, the repointing is approximately half of this change order, and that's maintenance repair work, and half of it is attributable to the masonry opening. So what we're asking for is a $12,115.91 change order for additional masonry work at Riverfield. And that's PCO number 1 for Riverfield.
So make a motion to pay Silktown Roofing in the amount of, for PCO number 1, in the amount of $12,115.91.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any
Aye.
further
Aye.
discussion?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried.
All right, so I have no more work to talk with you at this time. No more PCOs, no more invoices, and no more updates.
And no new business?
Well,
No
no.
new-
No. All right. So that's the next item on the agenda. If that concludes old business, is there any other old business that anybody wants to bring up? Hearing none, we'll move on to new business. Any new business?
None from Board of Ed.
Okay. I move that we adjourn the meeting. All in favor? Aye.
I'll second.
Aye.
I second it. Al seconds it in favor.
Okay.
Have a good night,
Good night,
everybody.
everybody.